What's going on, good people? It's your boy Bilal Morris for NewsOne. Day 2 of the convention. Instead of being on the convention floor, we decided to come to the community to talk to the people. And what better place to do that than a barbershop? Let's check it out.
My name is Garland Smith. Most people know me as G. Well, G's Clippers has been around for 29 years. I just celebrated my 29th year in business June 1st. We've been in this particular location for 8 years now. I've started G's Clippers with just 4 barbers back in 1995, and now I have 30 full-time barbers. I would like to think this barbershop means what I envisioned, how barbershops meant to the communities back in the 30s and 40s, where we truly was the heartbeat of the community, where good news was shared, where we assisted in every aspect of the human, if you will. I got a health clinic here called G's MKE Wellness Clinic, where we assist individuals with not just their physical health, but education, furthering education with our partnership with MATC, with housing, with food insecurities. I mean, that's what a barbershop is supposed to be, man. I mean, I would like to think that this barbershop means a heck of a lot to the city of Milwaukee. You know, Milwaukee used to be the place where we were that blue-collar town that had a lot of the factory jobs. You know, a lot of the mobile automobile manufacturers was here. A lot of that's moved out the country, so we're no longer known.
The shop, to me, is like a healing place for the community. It's somewhere people that live in the community, we all can talk about, we can express what's going on in the community, we can know what's going on. When you got being a barbershop owner, growing up, going to different barbershops in my whole life, the barbershop is always just like the church. It's somewhere that everybody can go back and communicate and talk to you at.
In our community, the most pressing issue, I think, is equity. It's important that we have an even playing field, and that the equity in Milwaukee, the city of Milwaukee, is important. That's extremely important.
I think the number one thing that elected officials need to do in order to truly know what's going on and know the needs of our community is actually come into the community. Come to places where we are. You know, more churches, more barbershops, because barbershops, we're the heartbeat of the community. I mean, literally. I mean, you have to be present. You have to show up, and not just during election time.
Policing is a big thing because today in Milwaukee, a kid was just killed by a cop that's not even from Wisconsin today. That's not even like 2 hours ago. And policing, I think police need to be more where you work and you need to live in your community.
We got too many police that live outside of the city. We need to have more of a focus on training. You know, this mental health, you know, is really, or lack of attention to mental health is causing a lot of issues, a lot of unnecessary deaths. You know, police not knowing how to handle, you know, individuals with mental illness.
I think it really helps black men with mental health. They gotta you gotta think they come here to talk about their kids, their wives, their jobs, what's going on in the community, some men might be having a rough day, and when they come to the barbershop, hey, I just needed somewhere to talk. I needed somebody to talk to, and who better off than their barber? I think more barbers, we get a lot of more talking to than what they do to their own pastor. Yeah, we are therapists. You know, we should get paid for being a therapist, but you know, they don't give it to us like that.
My thought was to create a platform, man, a safe space where these brothers, man, can just build with each other. And real men, real talk, every third Monday of the month here at G's Clippers, man. You got guys come every single month, and these guys are wounded, man. It's unbelievable the amount of guys that talk about how they thought about taking their own life, you know, or dealing with the pressures of being a man and holding up, you know, their family and being there for their community. It's tough, man. It's a lot of weight. And not every man, is prepared, you know, or strong enough to carry that weight.
My message that I want to share to a young black voter or somebody that's not engaged is your vote counts. Please get out and vote. You can't play if you're not in the game, so if you don't vote, you can't complain about what's going on. So let's make history and not excuses.
Think about the people that died, that lost their lives trying to make that vote. That fought for us to have these votes. The movies that they put out there, things that we wrote history reports about, these people fought for us to have a right to vote, and certain politicians now are trying to take our vote away. And this election is very important. Like, everybody should go vote. Nobody should stay at home and be left behind. Everybody should be out voting this time because this is a very important election.
We have to do better. It's unbelievable the amount of individuals that didn't go out to vote just in our local election. 60%, 60+% didn't even get out and vote. 70% didn't even get out and vote. That's sad, man. We gotta do better, man. If we don't vote, man, how, the audacity that you have to complain. You wasn't a part of the process. You have no right to complain if you didn't vote.
No matter who you're gonna vote red or you're gonna vote blue, as long as you made your voice heard. Vote for the people that died, our ancestors that died for us. Vote for them.
If you ever want to follow G's Clippers, would I encourage you to follow G's Clippers by going on to G's Clippers on Facebook, Instagram, and it's GEE', and see some of the amazing things we're doing in the community to help our community. Because my main purpose is to develop more of G's Clippers. Not necessarily called G's Clippers, but more barbershops in the communities all across the country. Because we always say it's two businesses that can truly change the trajectory of that community. One being a barbershop, the other being a black church. So listen, we have to be engaged as barbershops and churches, because I'm telling you, together, if we all on the same page, doing our part, we can truly change this world.